Hi everybody, I wanted to give you a few tips for using Google Docs, especially for the assignment this week for making columns and adding a screenshot. So the first thing I'm going to do is walk you through making columns, and in order to do that in a Google Doc, you'll notice I've created a Google Doc here that is actually the one uploaded in the discussion board. So if you want to find this later, go to the discussion board, and this is the one that I've uploaded for my discussion board 5 post. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make columns. So to make columns, you'll actually be using the table feature. So if you notice up here it says tables, I'm going to scoot back up a bit. To create a table, I'm going to say insert that table, and then I'm going to go across, and you'll remember that we said 3 rows, and you need to have 5 entries. So the top column is going to be my titles. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And if I forgot and I didn't include enough rows, no worries. I create my table, and this is my title. So this is my website, this is my student use and teacher use. And I realize, okay, this will be website number 1. I think here I'll put Class Dojo, and you'll put the actual URLs here. Here I'm going to include something for QR codes, include the actual URL. And here I'm going to talk about another site. Oops, I realize I've got to talk about 5 sites. If you put the cursor on the far right and hit tab, it gives you another row, and you do that again. Now I have 5 rows. So I can insert all the information that I want to, copy and paste from my Word document. I'm going to fill this all in. And then I'm going to come down here in the directions said to add a screenshot for each site. So I'm going to pretend like the site that I chose, I'll just go with Class Dojo again. I've included an example from Tumblebooks, so I've given you a little information about what Tumblebooks is, and then I included that screenshot, and I don't like the way that broke. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to say Insert, and then I should be able to go down here and insert a page break. So now those 2 things are together. I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to say my favorite feature of Class Dojo is how I can modify the choices for reinforcement / data collection. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to type in Class Dojo, and I am already logged in. Welcome, Laura Clark. Come on in. Yay, Class Dojo guy. All right, so I am going to hop into my Big Bang crew, and I noticed that only half of my parents have accepted my invite, so I'll want to re-invite them later. So here I am in the Big Bang crew, and I'm going to go into my classroom, where I can add my students. Here they all are. And now I'm going to edit my class. And I notice under behaviors that a behavior that I've seen that I really want to reinforce is praise for peers, because I really want to get my students saying nice things to each other. So I'm going to save that. And under needs work, I am going to note that, I'm going to change my gesture here. I'm going to note, I'll use that t-shirt that inappropriate conversation about girls, because I noticed some of my students in the Big Bang class are saying inappropriate things about girls in the class, and I want to eliminate that conversation. So I've added 2 features, and I love this. So what I want to do is take a screenshot. And my computer has a feature called Grab. Your computer might have a different feature. But I'm going to go up and capture this window. So it says choose your window. I have chosen mine. And now I've got my window saved. I'm going to go up to File for Grab, and I'm going to say I want to save this window. And the thing that I have to remember when I save this is Class Dojo screenshot, that I have to change the file type, and it won't let me change my file type here, but I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then I can go back up here to my screenshot, and I am going to close it out for a second. Then I'm going to go to my Finder, to my Class Dojo screenshot, and open that puppy back up again in Preview. And once I get it open in Preview, now I can change the file type. So when I say export this file type, it will let me change it. And in Google Docs, they really prefer JPEGs. It exports JPEGs the best. So I'm going to make this a JPEG in my folder and save it. And I'm going to close it out. I'm going to go back here to my EDF 204 page, and I'm going to insert my screenshot. So when I go to Insert Image, it says drag an image here or choose an image to upload. So I'm going to choose, and the first thing I'm going to do is choose the wrong image. So you'll see what happens. So if I choose this very first screenshot, you notice that it's a TIFF. I'm going to click this and say upload it. And it says, no, I don't like your file. Try again. So now I'm going to go choose an image to upload. I'm going to choose this JPEG at the top. And I'm going to say upload this. And it says, yay, I like your image. I will upload it. And so there is my screenshot. And again, it's gone down to another page. And I don't want it to split the pages. So I'm going to insert another page break. And I'm going to make a note here. Screenshots can be found on the following pages, so people know that they're down below. Please check them out. All right, so I've got my screenshots, I've got my columns, which actually is inserting a table, and I think that's all you need to know to create this Google Doc. If you've got questions, let me know.